A good way to practice with the rubrics is to create a student assignment. So in order to do that, you'll want to go to your home page and then go to Student View on the right-hand side. That will also show you if you have things that you need to fix, like I do. You'll go into Assignments and then choose an assignment that you know you've attached a rubric to and that you know is published. So you could, for example, I'm going to go to the identity paragraph. I have my writing workshop instructions here. I know that I added a rubric, and I also have task-specific indicators, which I need for students to be able to understand what they need to do. I also have an ATL strand that I put at the bottom. So I'm going to submit assignment, and for my purposes, I'm just going to type a couple of things in there. Submit the assignment, and then I can leave Student View. Once I do that, I can go into SpeedGrader on the left side. Or another way that I can see that I have an assignment to grade from my home page, it will tell me on the right side there that I have an assignment. Now, I like to make that rubric part as large as I can, so I'm going to drag over the gray bar, and then you'll want to click on this View Rubric, and then you'll get to see that rubric that you created. Now, one of the reasons that we separated these out, the 7 and the 8, you'll notice that those have the exact same wording, but I can click here on do I think a student earned the 7 or the 8 instead of just circling that strand. So what I'll do is I'll look and see how did the student do on organizing. I want to look at the lower end and see did they get to that point, and if so, did they get even higher. And one of the things that you'll notice is that if you click 4 or below, then it shows up red on the bottom, because where we really want our students is to be 5 or above. If they're 4 or below, that means that they have some work to do. So that's just our indicator that we'll be able to see in the gradebook later too, where we have some problem areas. So I'm going to click in each of these strands where I thought my student landed as they did their assignment, and then also I will give them a score on ATL. Once I've done that, I'm not going to submit yet. Instead, I'm going to save this part. Now it shows me how I scored that student, and then I can look at those scores. I'll look at the criteria scores. The ATL will be separate, but I'll look at the 4, the 5, and the 4, and I'll give them a best fit score. So their grade for this assessment will be a 4 out of 8. I can add any additional teacher comments below, and then that's when I hit submit.